Okay, so now let's take a look at an example. So it says 30 children attended a library holiday program. Their year levels at school were, and then it lists them all. So the first thing it's asking us to do is for part A, record this information in a frequency table, include a column for relative frequency. Okay, so if we look at our column here, so we're going to have the level, and then we're going to have our tally, and then our frequency, and then our relative frequency. And this is what our table is going to consist of. So our levels that we have are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So if we count those, there are six sixes, there are nine sevens, there are eight eights, four nines, two tens, and one 11. So those are our tallies. So then our frequency, we have 6, 9, 8, 4, 2, and 1. And remember that our total, I just write this down here, our total is 30. So when I do the relative frequencies, this would be our frequency of 6 out of 30, which is zero point 0.2. This would be 9 out of 30, which is zero point 0.3. 8 out of 30, which would be 0.267, rounded 3 sig fig. 4 out of 30 is going to be 0.133. 2 out of 30, which is 0.067. And then 1 out of 30, which is 0.033. And those are all 3 sig figs. You can keep it as fraction if you want. So then it says to construct a column graph. So I am going to, down here, remember, is our values. And then here would be our frequencies. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not very even, but 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So 6 showed up 6 times. So then we're going to draw a bar up to the 6. 7 showed up 9 times. So your bar will be up to the 9. 8 showed up 8 times. So then we're going to be at 8. 9 showed up 4 times. 10 showed up 2 times. And 11 showed up 1 time. And that would be our column graph. So then it says, what is the modal year of the children? Modal means mode, and mode means most often. So 7 would be our modal year. It says, describe the shape of the distribution and are there outliers? If you notice that our tail comes to the positive direction, so this is a positive skew distribution, and no, there are no outliers. And then what is the percentage of children who were in year 8 or below? So 8 or below is going to be including year 8, year 7, and year 6. So you're going to add all of those together. So 8, 7, and 6 is these three. So when we add those together, we end up with 23 out of 30, which is roughly 0.777, which is 77.7%. And then what percentage of children were above year 9? So that does not include 9, which means it's just 10 and 11. So there's 3. And so then we would have 3 out of 30, which is zero point 0.1 or 10% of the children.